What's up, guys? Philip at Trade Genius. All right, in this episode, we're going to take a look at the altcoin market. Really, since December, it's been providing a lot of opportunities to capture some really decent gains week in and week out. That's what we've been doing in the room. So we're going to go over the total market cap for the altcoins and see where we're headed. All right, guys, let's dive into this video.
Trade Genius.
Here's another trade we took real quick on ENJ, Engine Coin, BTC. This was a relatively short hold and a 26% gainer. And some of those in the room actually moved up and are trailing this up for even bigger gains. But again, this is the stuff we're catching in the room, guys. So if you want to join us, head over to tradelikeagenius.com. You can either check out the spring special number one, $3.99 for a year, gets you in there with us. Or if you want to take a look at some of the other things that we have, you can use this promo code SPRING for 35% off what we have under these services here or education. All right, so check that out. Now, as far as the crypto market cap, let's dive into that and see what's going on. All right, guys, so what we have up here is the weekly chart on the market cap. So this excludes Bitcoin. This is the alt market cap. All right, so again, we've come out of this descending wedge, really large descending wedge. Haven't really exploded out of it. We've kind of gone sideways. Now, again, a lot of that is contingent on Bitcoin price action leading the way. But this sideways price action from basically the end of December has really provided a lot of opportunities. Even if this thing continued to go sideways, you're just gonna have a lot of opportunities week in and week out with various coins setting up, compressing, and then you're getting anywhere from 5, 10, 15, 20% pops, sometimes even more if they really catch on and get a lot of FOMO activity going in. But on the weekly, we're under a moneymaker buy condition. So far that's holding, and that won't flip to a sell unless there's some kind of downward price action on volume. So that's looking really good. If you notice here, volume is increasing nicely. That's really healthy. And so I think this is going to continue to bode well. We do have a big pocket here, so I still think that we're going to not only get to this 68 billion market cap, but I think eventually we're going to get up to this 82 billion. Now, again, that would be contingent on Bitcoin basically retesting that underside of that 6,000 to 6,200 support. But like Bitcoin, there's a lot of there's a gap there as far as the volume because that move went down there so quickly. So like Bitcoin, altcoin market could get going pretty quick. So if you're planting seeds on some of the quieter coins that haven't really taken off yet, I think there's a good opportunity for those to have really impressive gains, especially if we get above the 68 billion line in the sand there, that resistance. That was the previous top. And we also approached it here on this candle here back in February. So another approach on that would be a high likelihood of succeeding on a breakthrough on that. So that's the weekly picture, but looking very good on the weekly. Nothing of concern yet on that. One thing I will look at on the technicals, if we look at the stochastics, okay, the slower stochastics, been embedded down, but starting to get a lift on that. And then what we ultimately would like to see is this thing get out of this condition and starts to move up. When you start getting that move there, that's going to be a real bullish confirmation. In the meantime, shorter term, we're going to watch this cross here for a crossover. That may signal a little pause, and then at that point you might see a confirmation on the moneymaker sell. So we'll keep tabs on that and update this as we move forward. Let's take a look at the daily time frame, and moneymaker fired there. That's good. The condition on the stochastics is that when we're rising, having a condition where the slower stoch is rising, I tend to not pay attention too much to these triangular indicators on the sell side. But when we do start to top out and then we get this faster stoch crossing over, that's when I pay a little more credence to these, especially if we get a bearish divergence on RSI. And then those can really, these can really affect that and give you a down cycle for several days, if not a week or two at a time. But what I do like to see is when the slower stoch stays elevated up here, and then we get the cross down below, which also then gets confirmed with this moneymaker buy signal. And these are really two different approaches, but when we have confluence like that, I really like it. As you can see, that crosses up and we get a nice move up. So this still looks bullish on the daily as well. And we have the 200-day moving average up here. So again, that 68 billion mark, I think, is still on track, especially on the daily, to get up there. So I think things are gyrating really nicely as far as the altcoin market goes. And, you know, I think, again, I think we're going to see some more bias to the upside. Bitcoin, again, is part of the equation here, but Bitcoin as well, as you've seen our other videos, is playing into that scenario as well. So plenty of opportunity here, guys. So if you're interested in any of our plays or calls or these indicators, like I said, head over to tradelikeagenius.com and check that out. Get in the room. If you're new to this stuff, we'll show you exactly how to get your stuff set up so you can take advantage of this stuff on your own, as well as the calls that we have. So anyway, guys, that's it for the altcoin outlook. Looks really good. I think we got a lot of opportunities still ahead as things gyrate up and down and give us those opportunities for those nice percentage pops. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.
Trade Genius.